Starting your live. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, so let's rewind a bit. So talking about Pilates, each exercise has a precise movement and a breathing pattern. Alignment is crucial to each movement and movement sequence. Hopefully you caught the little video at the beginning, and it talks about how important spinal alignment and core engagement is to Pilates. It's crucial to each movement and movement sequence. Hopefully you caught the little video at the beginning. All right, I'm getting a little bit of feedback here and hearing myself. Is to Pilates. Okay, so Pilates is a mind-body exercise system. Mind, body, and Pilates means using the mind to control the body, which is not the same as yoga, which uses the body to release the mind to enlightenment. When we talk about Pilates, there's only one kind. When we talk about yoga, there's all these different styles and they're different peoples named after them. Pilates is Pilates is Pilates. There's only one. That's all there is. However, it's kind of divided up into three categories. There's classical, contemporary, and fitness. So it was all invented by Joe. And like I said, there's kind of the three divisions. So classical has a flow from one exercise to another. So you wouldn't just do an exercise and then stop. You're going to actually use a sort of a transitional exercise to get to the next exercise or the next series. And it's a little more dancey, so to speak, because the original or the Pilates elders were all people in the dance community. So it has sort of that kind of flow to it. So contemporary believes that if Joe was still alive, that he would have evolved. Because if you know anything about Pilates, and now you do, Joe was always creating new things, changing exercises, inventing equipment for different clients and their issues. So if he was still alive today, he would still do that. And that's sort of where the contemporary mindset is. Fitness Pilates is Pilates based, but it doesn't follow the Pilates principles. And the principles are concentration, control, precision, fluidity, center, breath. And those are sort of universal across the board for everybody in Pilates. I created this little program here to kind of overlap Pilates with physical education. I've been teaching Pilates as a semester course for 11 years at my high school, and it's super fun. The kids really enjoy it, and I think more people should do it, so hence Pilates for everybody. Okay, so there's some fundamentals for Pilates. They are breathing, neck lengthening, shoulders down, abs scooped, ribs in and down. When we breathe in Pilates, it's a full breath. You want to inhale in through the nose, expand the ribs, fill the lungs, and exhale out through the mouth with a sh or its sound. So when we breathe in Pilates, you want to make sure that your abdomen doesn't move. It stays nice and still, like you're zipping up a pair of jeans you haven't worn in a while, or you're wearing a corset. So we breathe into the lungs and we don't want the belly to move. Then we have neck lengthening. So you bring your chin slightly towards your chest. If you were standing, your ears would be in line with your shoulders, or you can make a fist and put your thumb knuckle in the notch of your collarbone, bringing your chin to your pinky, and that will align your neck. So just cervical alignment. Shoulders down, we're simply depressing the scapula, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, imagining oranges under the armpits, lengthening the thoracic spine. Ribs in and down, we're just bringing a little more oblique engagement. So if you were to put your hands on your rib cage, take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Shh. That would shift your ribs towards your hips, and you would have your ribs in and down. And then lastly, you would scoop the abs. So you're going to bring your pubic bone towards your tailbone and your sit bones in and up, or engage your transverse abdominis and your internal obliques. So like I said, zipping up a pair of pants you haven't put on since, 5th grade. It's been a while. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our exercises. The first one we're going to do is elevation and depression of the scapula. Now, if I were doing this with my class, I wouldn't necessarily do partners, but it makes it a little more fun. And I thought it would make it a little more kid friendly. So we have your students sit back to back, and you want to make sure their glutes are actually touching, and they're touching most of their spines and their heads. And we're just going to inhale and raise the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, lower your shoulders down. So let's go ahead and take a look of that video. And this is courtesy of my 4th period. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. And inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Okay. Now, that is elevation and depression of the scapula. Let's move on to the next exercise. And here's some pictures of my students. This is my 6th period, I believe, and that is a picture of our school. It's pretty cool in South Florida there. All right, so next one is protraction and retraction of the scapula. So you're gonna reach the arms forward, wrists in line with the shoulders, palms facing in, same position. You can have your students with straight legs, or if they have tight hips or hamstrings, you would have them sit crisscross applesauce. And you have them just inhale, reach forward, separating the scapula. So they're going to feel their shoulder blades come away from their partner's shoulder blades. And then exhale, tap the shoulder blades together. So let's take a look at that video as well. And just give it a moment. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, tap your partner's shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, tap shoulders. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tap, and inhale, reach forward, exhale, tap. Okay, that is partner protraction and retraction of the scapula. These warm-ups are pretty simple. So moving on to the next video, and this is just another little photo there. This is partner arm scissors, and the focus of this exercise, if we were lying on our backs on our mats, would be to keep the shoulders down and the ribs down as you start to move the arms in opposite directions. So if you were to take your hand and put it on the left side of your rib and lift your left arm up, you would notice that your rib cage moves. So we're having the children sit together back to focus on keeping the shoulders down and the ribs in as they add arm movement. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Inhale, center. Exhale, scissor. Inhale, center. Exhale, scissor. Inhale, center. Exhale, scissor. Inhale, center. And exhale, scissor. Inhale, center. Okay, so that's your arm scissors. Let's move on to the next exercise. Like I said, I have about 22 for you guys here, so I know we've had some technical difficulties, but be patient, bear with me. We'll keep right on trucking. So partner arm circles, same start position as the last 2 exercises. You're gonna take the arms up, out, and around 5 times, and then again in the opposite direction. And by having the partner, they manage to keep the shoulders down and have a little more control with the exercise. So let's take a look at that one. Inhale, circle out. Exhale, circle in. 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 And inhale, circle out. Exhale, circle in. Other direction. Exhale, circle in. Inhale, circle out. Exhale, circle in. Inhale, circle out. Exhale, circle in. Inhale, circle out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And exhale in. Inhale out. Okay, so that is your arm circles. Right on. So partner arm circles. Same start position as the last 2 exercises. So Kate, I'm hearing a little feedback again. And then
yeah, I'm getting the feedback too, but I asked Matt, I'm not really sure. I just unmuted right now to talk to you. I'm not really sure what the feedback is.
Okay.
We'll try to work it on our end as well, but we're good to go. We're still live.
Okay, awesome. Okay, hopefully we got some people back on. All right, so this is partner bridge. You're gonna have the students start lying supine with their feet flat on the floor. Their knees are about hip distance apart, and you wanna make sure that their heels are not too far away from their glutes. So I have my students put a thumb on the edge of their glutes and make sure their heels touch their fingertips. And you wanna line them up about hip to hip for this exercise to work. So let's move on to partner bridge with a little arm movement. Inhale, exhale, peel your back up off the mat. Inhale, reach your arms back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, sink down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Inhale, reach and touch your partner's hand. Hi, friend. Exhale, peel your back up off the mat. Inhale, reach your arms back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, sink down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Inhale, little hand tap. Good. Exhale, peel your back up off the mat. Inhale, reach your arms back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, sink down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Inhale. Hi, friend. One more. Exhale, peel your back up off the mat. Inhale, reach your arms back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, sink down, upper back, mid back, lower back. And inhale. Hi, friend. Okay. Moving on from partner bridge onto the next exercise. And it's just bridge with high five, so it's a little picture. This is cat stretch. You've probably seen this before in yoga. Same thing, we're gonna do a little cat-cow. We do the same exact thing in Pilates. Have the students in quadruped, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. They still keep that same alignment, ears in line with the shoulders, shoulders in line with the hips, and the ribs. So let's take a look at cat stretch. And round. Inhale, extend like a little cow moo moo. Exhale, tuck and round like a cat. Push your back up towards the ceiling, pull your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, extension like a cow. Exhale, tuck and round like a cat. Inhale, look up, extend. Drop your belly like a moo cow. And exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, look up, extend. Okay, let's move on. So that there's your cat stretch. Moving right along, we are on to the exercises. So all the things we've done thus far are considered warm-ups. Now we are on to the meat of the exercises. Joseph Pilates created 34 original exercises, and this is one of them. So we have the children lie on their back with their legs in tabletop, 90 at the hip, 90 at the knees, and they're going to inhale and exhale, come up, reach their fingers towards their partner, extend their legs up, and then they pulse the arms by the hips about 3 to 6 inches. Better to be 6 inches actually. And we breathe, inhaling for 5 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. So 10 sets until we get to 100. And as you breathe, you want to inhale and exhale like you're filling and emptying a balloon. So inhaling, 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 exhaling, 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 exhaling. So let's take a look at the 100. Inhale, exhale, curl up, reach your fingers towards your partner, hands at your hips, push your legs up towards the ceiling, and begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, you can put your head down if you need to. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Inhale, stay. Exhale, come down. Okay, so that is the 100. And the next few exercises are similar to the 100. The start position is the same, and they're sometimes referred to as the series of 5. So this is just another picture of the 100. And this one is called partner single leg stretch. So they'll start with their legs in tabletop again. If they weren't in partners, the hand position will be slightly different, and you'll notice that one of the children does do the different arm position. But when you do partners, just having them reach across is fine, and they're going to extend one leg at a time. So let's go ahead and take a look at single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, curl up, hands off the mat. Inhale, stay. Exhale, straighten the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, straighten the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your head. Come back to center, lower your head. Okay, so that is your single stretch. And moving on, the next one is called Criss-Cross. So that's just a little picture for you. The next one is called Criss-Cross, and the leg movement is the same as single leg stretch, but now you're going to add some upper torso rotation to get a little more oblique involvement. Have the students interlace their fingers behind their head, push their head into their hands to release the muscles in their neck. They curl up, and we want to focus on a little slower movement than you may have done in like a bicycle type ab exercise before, and really keeping the elbows wide. And by slowing it down, having a little more control, you force the obliques to work a little bit harder, not only to rotate, but to stabilize the body position. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Criss-Cross. So just give it a second to load. Inhale, exhale, curl up, push your head into your hands, keep your elbows wide, chin away from your chest. Inhale, stay. Exhale, straighten your right shoulder towards your left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, straighten your left. Rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate towards the bent knee. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. And exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your head. Keep your feet in tabletop. Okay, so that is the cross. Moving right along, we have double leg stretch. So like I said, you can see that 100, single leg stretch, double leg stretch, crisscross, they are very similar. They're sometimes referred to as a series of 5. We're just missing scissors, and I couldn't think of a creative way to do scissors with partners, so we are skipping that one. But let's go ahead and do double leg stretch. So you can see that they're now moving their arms and their legs. So the breathing is a little bit different. On the inhale, they would reach their arms away and the legs up, and then the exhale, they come back to center. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Inhale, exhale, curl up, hands off the mat. Inhale, reach your arms and legs in opposite directions. So arms go back, legs go up. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, reach the arms back, push the legs up. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach the arms back, push the legs up, keep your head up. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach the arms back. Exhale, center. One more time. Inhale, reach, try not to move your head. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower your head, not your feet. Okay, so that is our leg stretch. So next exercise is called the roll up, and they start from a supine position with the legs extended. You want to line their hips up, so this will work so they can high five. They're going to start with their arms extended behind their head, palms facing in, have the lengthening of the neck, connecting the rib cage to the floor, engaging the abs. They'll inhale, pull the arms up, exhale, roll up, hit their partner's hands, keep going forward towards their feet, and then inhale, start to roll back down, and exhale, come down to the mat. So let's take a look. Partner roll up. Arms up. Exhale, roll up. High five. Yay. Inhale, start to return. And exhale, take it down with control. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Hit your partner's hand. Yay.
Inhale, start to return, and exhale, take it down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Yay. Inhale, start to return, and exhale, take it down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Yay. Inhale, start to return, and exhale, take it down. Okay, moving right along. Like I said, I
22 exercises in here for you guys. And I kept the pictures in because I added the video a little bit later. So this is called spine stretch forward, and it focuses on spinal articulation. So you can have the students, again, sit back to back, and you want to have glutes touching, and as much as their spine as they possibly can, even their heads touching. They can sit with their legs crisscross applesauce or legs apart, and the hands should go between the legs. And let's take a look at spine stretch.
Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, stretch forward. Keep your little bodies touching. Inhale, breathe into the back of the ribs, and exhale, stack, 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 stack. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, stretch forward. So only pull your spines apart. Keep your lower backs in contact. Inhale, breathe into the back of the ribs, and exhale, stack, 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 stack. So you want your arms to slide forward as you slide forward, okay? Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, stretch, sliding your hands forward, but keep your low backs, yes. Inhale, breathe in the back of the ribs, and exhale, stack, 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 stack. Inhale, grow tall. One more. Exhale, stretch forward. Inhale, breathe in the back of the ribs, and exhale, stack, 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 stack. Inhale and grow tall. Okay, so that is spine.
Hey Megan, these are
Yes.
these are looking awesome. I know you keep referencing the 22. I'm just wondering how many, if someone was going to incorporate this into their own, like into physical education, would you recommend all 22 at the same time, or how would you do a couple
No,
at a
I
time?
think that you can pick and choose. Certainly my class is a little different. It's all Pilates, but you know, I'm hoping by putting this information out there that people would pick and choose the exercises they like and maybe put them into a warm-up or maybe the ab series as part of a little core work. So really you could just pick and choose the ones that, you know, worked for you and add them to your class.
Yeah, that's awesome. And they're all partner ones, the ones you have?
Yeah, pretty much almost everything in here is partner, because I felt like that would be a little more fun for our elementary guys and a little less complicated to do.
Yeah, that's all about the cooperation. So cool. All right,
Cool.
let's keep moving.
Okay. Awesome. So that was our spine stretch forward. And let's go on to the next one. So this is called spine twist, and you're working on rotation. The cool thing about this when you do it with partners is that by sitting back to back, they focus on stabilizing the pelvis because they can feel themselves pressed up against their partner and keeping the rotation a little more controlled. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. And YouTube can be a little slow.
Exhale, twist your right. Twist 1, 2, 3. Keep your sit bones on the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist your left. Twist 1, 2, 3. Inhale, center. Try to control the movement of the legs. Try not to move them at all. Exhale, twist 1, 2, 3. Rotating up the spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist 1, 2, 3. Inhale, center. 2 more. Exhale, twist 1, 2, 3. Inhale, center. Last time, exhale, twist 1, 2, 3. Inhale, center.
Okay, so that is the spine twist. I like to do that one with partners just because it helps them do the exercise better, for lack of a better term, or more correctly. So moving right along. So this is really fun. The kids love this exercise. It's called roll like a ball, and they're focusing on engaging their core and maintaining balance. So we just added, I added a high five to make it a little more fun for our kids. So they're going to start in a seated position with their hands on their shins or behind their knees, and their back is in what we call a C curve. So a little posterior pelvic tilt behind their sit bones. They're going to engage their abdominals like we talked about earlier. Shoulders down, neck is long, and they're going to roll back just to the shoulder blades, and as they come up, they're going to high five their partner. So let's take a look at roll like a ball with a high five.
Inhale, roll back. Exhale up, high five. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up, high five. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up, high five. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up, high five. And inhale, roll back. Exhale up, high five.
Okay, so my kids love that one. It's super, super fun. So moving right along.
I can totally see my students loving that one.
Yeah, it's really fun. So this one is called the rollover, and normally they would do that by themselves, but it helps. And kids who struggle with getting their hips off the mat, this kind of helps them. Ideally, they should have their arms extended and be holding wrists in this position, but you know, it's not the end of the world when they don't. So let's take a look at the rollover.
Inhale. Exhale, send your legs back over your head, tap feet. Inhale, open your legs, keeping your feet connected. Exhale, come down, tailbone touches, reach the legs away to close. Inhale, come to vertical. Exhale, take it back, touch your feet. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down, one vertebra at a time, reach the legs away and close. One more like this. Inhale, come to vertical. Exhale, take it back, feet touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down with control. Tailbone touches, reach the legs away. Let's start with open legs. Inhale, open the legs and come to vertical. Exhale, take it back, touch feet. Inhale, close the legs, flex the feet. And exhale, come down with control, reaching the legs past vertical. Inhale, open the legs, come to vertical, straight up and down. Exhale, take it back, touch feet. Inhale, close the legs, flex your feet. And exhale, come down with control. One more. Inhale, open the legs and come to vertical. Exhale, take it back, touch feet. Inhale, close and flex the feet, and exhale, come down with control, 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 control.
Okay, so that is the rollover, and that is pretty fun. So this next one is called the breaststroke, and the focus is thoracic extension. So to make it a little more fun, I had the kids lie prone facing each other, and instead of just reaching the arms forward, they're gonna go ahead and give a little high 10 in the middle here. So let's take a look at the breaststroke.
Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, reach forward. High five, 10. Inhale, sweep wide out to the side. Lift the chest. Try to keep the lift as you exhale, reach forward. Look at your friend in the eyes. Tap hands. Inhale, sweep wide and out to the side. Exhale, reach forward. Look, make eye contact. Exhale, reach forward, or reach. I lost my way. Go ahead. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, sweep wide, but look down to protect your neck. Only look at them when you high five, okay? So exhale, reach forward. Look at your partner. Inhale, sweep wide. Look down. Yes. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach back. One more. Exhale, reach forward. I love you, partner. And inhale, sweep, and exhale, come down.
Okay, so that was or breaststroke. So another fun one, I think. And let's move on. So this exercise is called teaser, and it's a little more traditional, or it's not traditional there. It's one of the original 34 in the Pilates repertoire. And you're gonna come up, you may have heard of a V-up. It's very similar. And we're just gonna have the students high five at the top. So let's take a look at the teaser.
Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, high five. Exhale, come down with control. Reach your arms back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, high five. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, high five. Exhale, come back down. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, high five. And exhale, come back down.
Okay, so that is your teaser. Moving right along. Thank you for staying with me and being patient. So this is the seal, and this one's really fun even without partners because you hold the heels and you tap the heels 3 times, and sometimes I just have them tap their heels and their hands and they bark like a seal, and it's really cute and fun. But just to make it a little more entertaining, we had them clap their hands. So it's similar to roll like a ball that we did earlier, where you sit just behind the sit bones, you round the spine into what we call a C curve, keep the abdominals engaged and rock back and rock up and try to balance. So let's just take a look at the seal.
Sitting behind the sit bones. Okay. Inhale, roll back and clap. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll up and clap. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, roll back and clap. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll up and clap. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, roll back and clap. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll up and clap. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, roll back and clap. 1, 2, 3. And exhale, roll up and clap. 1, 2, 3.
So you can see that the kids had a lot of fun. It's good ab work, and it just is pretty entertaining.
So on
this next one, yes.
The downward also, or just when they came up to their partners?
Both.
If
they were to do it without partners, they would clap. You clap on the way back 3 claps with the heels, and you clap on the way up 3 times with the heels. Because we added partners, I added the hand clap just to make it a little more fun.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. So here we have this I call Starfish. It's actually a modification of the side bend because they look like a starfish when they have their knees down. So the setup is kind of to have the knees facing the same direction, the front of the room, and then they just lift the top knee up to the ceiling so the ankles are hooked together, and then they push with the foot that's flat to come into a kind of a side bend position and clap hands. So let's take a look at your Starfish.
All right, Starfish. Inhale up, high five, and exhale down. Inhale up, high five, and exhale down. Inhale up, high five, and exhale down. Inhale up, high five, and exhale down.
Okay, so that is our side bend. So this is just a picture of the full side bend. So they would straighten the legs completely and reach towards each other there. So this one is called Mermaid. It's just similar to the side bend. It's a lateral flexion, but they don't come off the ground, and they just reach towards each other and tap. So let's take a look at the Mermaid.
Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Try to lean, lateral bend. Inhale, exhale, lean, like without your arm coming across your face. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Keep by your ear. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale.
Okay, so that is the Mermaid. And the legs are in what we call fourth position, sort of a little stagger there. All right, so this one is kind of fun. In a Pilates push-up is a little different than a regular push-up. We start from a standing position, walk out 4 counts, and hold a plank, lower 1, 2, 3 in increments, and then up, and you do that 3 times, and then walk back for a full push-up. So to make it more interesting with partners, I have those children stand back to back, and the reason is when we start to bend forward, what do we all do? We shift our hips back. By having a partner there, or you could use a wall, they have to really stabilize to be able to lift and lower without shifting the hips back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the partner push-up.
Inhale, go tall. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down so your hands touch the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, walk it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, stay in your plank. Inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. Inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. And inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. Inhale, walk it back. Touch your partner. and roll up slowly. Try not to fall over. That's the tricky part. Good. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, walk it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, stay or drop the knees if you need to. Inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. Inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. And inhale, down, 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 and exhale, up. Inhale, walk it back carefully. Exhale, roll up, squeeze, 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 and inhale and grow tall.
Okay, so that is our push-up. And then last but not least, there's a video, but there's nothing to show. This is called shell stretch. It's like child's pose in yoga, and the difference in Pilates is just the focus. They still have the neck lengthened, the shoulders away from the ears. They're trying to pull their ribs and their abdomen away from their thighs, and practice really breathing into the ribs without moving the belly. And I believe that's it, kids. So here is my email.
So again, I do have.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do have a list of questions.
Okay, sweet. Go ahead.
The people. So how long does it take to teach the first time, and how important is the correct technique to prevent injuries?
Okay, so that's a really good question. I would start with just some of the really simple stuff, and because obviously for elevation depression of the scapula, protraction and retraction, the form is not a huge concern. If you're going to talk to Pilates people, it is. And really, you know, like in anything, we just want to get the kids moving. And the more you do and the more you practice, the better you're going to get at explaining, and the better your kids are going to get at doing the exercises. So I would stay away from some of the ones where feet go all the way back at first, just because, you know, they could, hopefully not, but an injury could be a possibility.
Sure. And then people also want to know where they can get more resources. They're liking what they're seeing and they want to know more, obviously. Do you have any recommendations? Or I know maybe on your email, if you have others you're willing to share. I know you only had an hour tonight, but.
Yeah, I only had an hour. I have a whole manual actually of exercises, but I just put this together because I thought it would be more fun to do partner stuff and stuff with kids. The Pilates Method Alliance does have a book out, and it's actually for Pilates teachers to learn how to teach kids. So they do have a lot of recommendations and exercises and how to do them properly. And the name of the book, because I have it, is called Pilates for Children and Adolescents, and it's a manual of guidelines and curriculum. And the authors are Celeste Corey Zopich, Brett Howard, and Dawn Marie Ikes. And it's got some good exercise resources as far as the classroom type stuff goes. We all know that already. It doesn't have any standards or anything, but it does give you exercises with pictures, and quite a few of the things that we did this evening are in there with a few more. And so it's a great resource to kind of get things started with Pilates in your classroom.
Yeah, I think that would be great. So I'll make sure we get that in the show notes as well, the resources there. And in terms of modifying, you just kind of do it as best you can? Or, I mean, these kids looked awesome. Did it take a while for them to get there, or they just, it's easy enough?
This is my 4th period Pilates class, and my program at school is I have a semester with them, and I teach them how to teach Pilates. So they actually get up and teach a few exercises and get videotaped, which is what they're doing right now. So these kids are pretty familiar with Pilates. So it's easy for me to say, okay, do this, 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 and this. Certainly I actually had shot some videos with a different class who was not Pilates, and it wasn't as pretty. So I redid it. So, you know, it takes them a little bit of time, but you just do it in small increments, and sort of build them up to more and more challenge. For example, if you were going to do the 100, I wouldn't have them extend the legs in the beginning and have them absolutely leave the head on the mat. So I noticed that I spelled Instagram wrong. Nice, Megan. In Instagram, in case anybody wants to go there, if So you can
Yes,
just modify.
You can modify
so
it.
Yeah, one of the things that I do as I teach, just because I've been doing it a long time, is give modifications. And that's also part of what the kids do is when they have to teach a modification, because everything can be modified so everybody can do it. So I kind of throw, like head down if you need it, legs down if you need it, and just make it so everybody's sort of participating together.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I just wanted to be sure, if that's what I can expect, or it's good to know that if it doesn't look like that, we're not necessarily doing something wrong when we try it out for the first time. And then the other question I saw come along was, do your students, what kind of comments and feedback do they have when they do it? Do they comment about feeling stronger or more flexible, or?
Yeah, all of that. Actually, part of the program is they have to keep a process journal and take notes every day on how they're doing and turn that in. And then they take that process journal and they write a paper about how they've changed over the semester, coming into Pilates, thinking it was pilates or not knowing what it was or what they were going to be doing. And a lot of kids really like it. Some of the positive feedback that I get is it's not competitive, and they're just working for themselves as opposed to playing a game or a sport, that if it's not an athletic kid, they kind of don't enjoy it as much because they're not a competitive child. So this is just something that they can do on their own and improve on their own. And that's something they say. They notice that their posture is better, that they're calmer and more flexible.
Yeah, no, I could see it. I was looking like, God, I'm gonna have to implement this with my husband, and we'll both get better better core strength there for sure. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to try this out with my students, and like I said, I think my husband and I could be a good little partner and get him in the game. Be good.
Cool, awesome.
So I think that's all the questions we have. If you want to finish up, wrap up, and then maybe click on so people could see, put a face to the name that they've been hearing.
Sure, of course. Okay, so I'm Megan. Like I said, I'm a PA. I can't even talk anymore. PMA CPT. I also teach yoga. I've been teaching for about 11 years, and my other semester is yoga. So hopefully we'll get to do that soon too. And I'm working on a little website, Pedagogy Pilates. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to get to some resources there. And then Megyn Tabak Movement Guru. And then I just thank you so much to Matthew and to you, of course, Kate, which I should have put that on there, and Jason, and just the whole ESPE chat team for letting me come on and share about Pilates. I really, really appreciate it. I love Pilates. I think it's awesome, and hope that more PE peeps can do it. Okay, so now I've got to unshare and get back to you. Screen share, cancel it. Let's go to Google Hangout, cancel. Okay, hopefully I'm coming back and you can see me. Maybe.
I still see a blank screen, but we'll wait for a second as we finish up. No, that was an awesome job. Thanks for working through the technical issues.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it. Here we go. Let's see if we can just cancel the screen share. Cancel. Maybe technology is not our friend this evening.
Yeah, it's looking like a nice blank screen, but hopefully I'm sure there's pictures on your website and people put it.
No, it's not yet. It's not built yet. It's coming soon.
All right.
Coming soon. It's not quite ready to go yet, but look for that. It will be happening.
Look for that.
Eventually.
We'll get a picture up on the website. The SB chat site as well. So just to kind of finish up here, thanks again for all of your work, Megyn, putting it together. If you attended, participated, and want to go ahead and get some credit, there will be a link to get an hour's worth of credit from the site and some feedback for Megyn. So really appreciate everyone tuning in. And thanks again to Megyn and the SB chat for making this happen. All right. Thank you.